Hey guys, what's up? I haven't made a video in a while, but I got a lot of comments on all my other videos saying stuff like, what bike should I buy now specifically, and we made a couple how to choose your first BMX bikes, but that was basically your first aftermarket BMX bike. We don't really do stock bikes, so I have a list here with me of some stock bikes because a lot of people are like, is this bike good, is this bike good? And most people's price range starts about $350. Anything under that, I wouldn't care about. I wouldn't care to research. But I spent a couple hours researching what bikes to get. None of these companies are paying me to say anything, obviously. So this is all like 100% my opinion. And our first bike is the Verde Eon bike. It's $350. Everything is sealed. I don't look for bikes that are unsealed. It has single wall rims, but that's what you're gonna get when you only spend $350. High tension steel frame again, but it's a nice bike to start off with. A lot of people probably look at weight. This weighs 24 pounds, so it's not heavy at all. It's actually really, really light. But don't buy a bike because of the weight, because you're better off starting with a heavy bike than moving to a lighter bike so that things get easier as you progress. Anyways, a company I'd stay away from is Sunday. They claim to be a really good bike brand, but in all reality, their stuff is just too expensive for what you're really buying. All their frames up to like $500 are high tension steel, and well, frame, fork bars, everything's high tension steel, and even up to like $400 they still have semi-sealed hubs, so I would just stay away from that. The second bike we have is the United Supreme bike. I saw everything on here looked, pretty good. Still single wall rims, high tension steel. It's basically the $350 bike. It's got everything sealed, sealed front hub, sealed rear hub, sealed bottom bracket. Those are the only bikes I look at because the problem with a lot of kids, they always come up to me and ask me how to, fix, their broken sealed bearing or unsealed bearings. So I can't do anything about it. You just got to buy new ones. So you might as well buy them in the bike as they come. The next bike is a company that I really like. I wanted one of these when I was first starting. Never got one, but I would have liked to if I had, had the money for them back then. Fit is a really good stock bike brand because they make chromoly frames. I'm pretty sure all their other stuff is high tension steel, but their frames are chromoly. They're all sealed. They have sealed, both seal hubs, sealed bottom bracket. This one has single wall rims, I believe. Actually, I don't know. I don't know about this one. It's the Revenge rims, so whatever those are. They may be double wall, but that's $400. So check that one out. It looks really cool. It's just black and then has chrome bars. Alright, another thing is, when you're looking at bikes on Dance Comp, look at the 2015 ones, or the ones before the year. It's 2016 now. So look at the ones before. They're made exactly the same, just different colors, and they're cheaper. So you're saving a lot. They may not look as cool and they may not be as, popular as the new ones, but it's just a bike. They're the same exact thing. It's just the color. Alright, so next, and also the other Fit bikes that I was talking about is like it's the Fit BF1, the Fit Conway, the Fit Dugan, the Fit Mag. These are all the ones. So these are the cheaper of all of them. I think there's 3. Another good brand is Sabrosa. This one has a chromoly frame. They're like the triangle top tube frames, which aren't, horrible. I don't like them just because I rode one on my very first bike. I didn't really like it, but they're kind of cool. This has everything sealed. It has alloy rims. I don't know if they're double wall. They're Rant rims. Sometimes Rant makes double wall rims. They're not that good, but they are double wall, so they're stronger than single walls. Everything's sealed on this one. This one's $400. It's the Sabrosa Baracco Salvador bike. So the next one that I have on here is one of the Sundays. It's the only Sunday that I saw that was worth the price. It's $400. High tension steel frame, so it's not chromoly. Has single wall rims, sealed hubs, and sealed bearings. So I mean, it is sealed, but it's the only one that I found that was worth the price. All the other ones are too cheap, or they're not worth what they're asking. The next bike is a $450 bike. Somebody asked me, what's a good bike for $450? Here's one right here. It's United Martinez. It's a 2016 version. It's $450. I like this bike. United is also a good stock brand, and they make pretty decent bikes. It has a high-tension steel frame, but it's got single wall rims, and it's got sealed everything. I kind of just like the look of it, but then again, it's probably just as good as the $350 bikes. Alright, here's one that I saw. It was a Fit Aiken 2. All the Fit 2s are good bikes too. These ones have chromoly frames, sealed hubs. The only difference is this has double wall rims. Actually, a double wall rear rim. It doesn't have it has single wall front, but I mean, if you're landing on your rear rim more, then that's all that matters. So it's a little bit more expensive, probably about $60–70 more expensive for that double wall. I don't know if it's worth it. I'd go with the cheaper one and then just buy another rim, but you might be spending that much for the rim and more for labor, so I don't know. That's the Fit Aiken 2. So the next one I saw, and the last one that I had on my list, is a $500 one. I didn't want to go over 500 because I feel like if you're spending more than 500, you probably have enough to maybe throw a cheap aftermarket bike together, or custom. But this has a left hub drive, and I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't know that they still did that. That was a trend then, and now it's like actually growing more. So the Sabrosa Letum, Letum. It's got a chromoly frame, which is awesome. It's got sealed hubs, sealed bottom bracket, sealed headset, integrated headset, and it has double wall rims. They are ramp, but they are double wall rims. Everything on this bike was pretty much dialed to like what you would want for your first bike. So it doesn't weigh that much. It's probably only 24. It doesn't say it on here. I just have screenshots, but it's a pretty decent size. It's got a 25-2 sprocket. Everything. All of these are the ones with 25-2 sprockets. The new trends today, they got kind of higher bars. They're 3-piece cranks, most of them. I don't think I came across any that were 1-piece cranks. No, all of them are 3-piece cranks. So most of them come with brakes. I think the only one that was brakeless is the Fit Aiken bike and the Sabrosa one at the end. But they do obviously come with brakes. So that's that. I don't say any of that. I'm not against any other frames, and I'm not saying anything bad about anything. I'm not saying Sunday's bad. I'm just saying that they're expensive, and they're more expensive than what they're really worth. So if I were you, I would just go with, the frames I was just talking about. Hopefully you guys can pick out your first bike. My how to choose your first BMX bikes were obviously more of how to choose your first custom BMX bike, but it still runs down pretty good. So if you're looking at more specific on a couple of those bikes, you can go back, watch my video. It's there's a very first one in the garage. It's a while ago. It's got like 80,000 views. And then there's another one that's only got like 4,000 views, but they both basically say the same thing. One's just more technical, and that's the newer one with the less views on it. So go watch one of them if you're gonna, choose between a couple bikes, and then I'll kind of give you a idea on what you want. I'm probably gonna have a frame rundown soon, and I just got some new bike parts, so bike check coming up soon. And then I'm gonna start doing a review on every part that I have, just because I've ridden most of the parts for maybe 4 months now. I think that's my my newest part that I have, except for my frame. My frame I just got like a month ago, but yeah, so I'll do a review on those, more videos to come. Hopefully I get a camera soon. I've been working a lot, so yeah, that's that. I hope this video helps you guys out. Have a good day, and make sure you subscribe and like this video if it helped. Comment too if you have any other questions about bikes. I'm always trying to help. If I don't go back to your comment right away, it may be a week after, but I try to get to them as fast as possible. Sometimes my notifications don't go off and it doesn't show up till I go back on YouTube, but I will try to read those. Alright, thank you guys. Also, I forgot to mention, I'm going to leave a link in the description with every bike there, so you can click on those. They'll all be on Dan's Comp, just because that's where I get all my information from. That's where I buy most of my bike stuff from. So just click on those. I was going to put pictures up in the frame like after I said each bike, but it didn't work out. I did it on my phone, and I don't really know how to do it on my movie editor. So yeah, just click on the links in the descriptions. I'll kind of post something by it. But yeah, thanks for watching.